On March 25th, 2011.
You know, it was February 15th.
It was Saturday, September 4th, 2010.
It was January 27th.
For me, it was like the perfect day.
It was just a beautiful day.
He jumped on the treadmill and he said, I'm gonna run a mile. I'm gonna run a mile under 6 minutes. I'm gonna beat my goal right now. And he did it. He ran the mile after 6 minutes, and immediately he collapsed and he passed away, just like that.
I felt absolutely no movement whatsoever. I looked at his face and he was blue. We looked at who we assumed to be the head doctor, and he said, I'm really sorry.
And then I saw him collapse on the kitchen floor. I began CPR and I called 911.
The doctor came and told us that he couldn't revive Eric.
And we lost our son.
Paramedics and the fire department were there, you know, working on Sean. And of course they wanted to pull me away, you know, but at that point I knew something severe was wrong with Sean. I knew we had lost our son in the street.
It seemed like the longest walk to where Dominic was, but in my heart I knew that Dominic was gone. That was the last time that I saw my child and held him.
These parents had no idea that their seemingly healthy children could be tragically struck down by sudden cardiac arrest, which claims the lives of thousands of children, teens, and young adults every year.
Of course, we're puzzled, right? Healthy child, healthy 14-year-old collapsing and dying.
It still was not adding up that this was something wrong with his heart. He was perfectly healthy, happy.
Why would my healthy 17-year-old just faint, as they say, or collapse? And how could you go from being okay and fine and everything's normal to a few weeks later having this enlarged heart, these structural, issues? How could that be?
Many of these tragic losses could have been prevented. Parent Heart Watch is a national network of parents and families dedicated to protecting youth from sudden cardiac arrest. Parent Heart Watch was established by parents who had lost a child to sudden cardiac arrest. Now we are turning tragedy into positive actions that are saving young lives across the nation.
My phone rang. It was Laura Friend, co-founder of Parent Heart Watch, and she said, "You don't know me, and I don't know you, but we both have something in common." Being a part of Parent Heart Watch and coming to the annual conference, it was a way of healing and also a way of finding purpose on something to do that would honor our son's memory. It's small little things that we can do that can make an amazing difference in saving lives.
Parent Heart Watch is the voice on a national level. We have members from around the nation. We're all advocates in our local communities, and we do the work to save other children on a local level. But when you put this patchwork of local all together, you get a picture of a nation. We all take care of each other, but we could never, ever do this without the passion and commitment of all of our members.
I love Parent Heart Watch. I came here not knowing what to expect. I understood one thing, that Parent Heart Watch is an active movement. I belong to them. If I can help other people not having to go through what I did with the death of my son, unexpected and sudden death, in the process I would also heal myself.
To be able to meet other families who can have a measure of understanding of what our experience has been, understand things that friends and family who, with the best of intentions, love us and support us, just can't possibly fathom, these folks can.
Pretty soon after Eric passed away, we went to our first Parent Heart Watch conference. We felt that we wanted to do something. We decided that we wanted to start working with doing cardiac screenings.
I learned a lot first by getting involved with Parent Heart Watch, finding out more about what CPR is, the necessity for a life-saving device such as an AED, just knowing your family history, how important that is. I received training and became a certified CPR instructor. That's how I healed, by helping others.
Fortunately, not all sudden cardiac arrest stories end in tragedy.
I ran upstairs and saw Cassandra on the floor, leaning against the wall, gasping. I did CPR with my granddaughter Justine, and we waited for the sheriff and the firemen to come. I feel because we do know CPR, that initially is what saved her. We are the first responders, and that makes all the difference in the world. I became an activist after this happened, being able to be a part of really saving a life and making the community aware of what the needs are and that the screenings are important. The gift that the Parent Heart Watch brought were all these families together, families that had children that they had lost, and also for us that had children that survived. That blend of both those families helped to work together to make sure that this doesn't happen.
Sudden cardiac arrest can often be prevented through heart screenings for early detection and being prepared in case of a cardiac emergency. In communities across the country, we hold free or low-cost heart screenings for youth. We place automated external defibrillators, teach CPR and AED use, and effect legislation. We share our stories every day, and we save lives.